Hello, good afternoon, everyone. I hope today has been beautiful. It's the midweek and it's a beautiful day. It was fun having my friends in Lagos attend the business session which we finished a few hours ago, and I am grateful and privileged to share this video with you this afternoon. Thank you to my big brother and friend Innocent Usa for joining this video. Thank you for being one of the first to join. Vincent Melikam, thank you for joining. Amotola Rema, Marcos Gyang, Bosse Academy, good to see you. Join me in this video. I want to talk about abusive behaviors. Abusive behaviors, and the title of this video says abusive behaviors. You can't get it right with abusive behaviors. Interesting. Hey, Odafe, Clement, thank you, welcome. You see, sometimes we who run enterprises, we who have the privilege to lead people, we sometimes think that we own these people. We have the tendency to believe that because I lead a team, because I own a business, because I run a job, because I'm HOD or manager or GM or a dad or a mom or an uncle or whatever the nomenclature is, because of some highly placed position you occupy or because of your money, your wealth, your anything, we tend to think that we own people, that we own the rights to determine their happiness or their unhappiness. We think we have the right to influence what they should do and not do. We have the tendency to think we own the knife and the meat. We think that we should have the right to call them any name and make them feel anyhow. It's a misconception. And this particular subject matter is dear to my heart because I am all about respect for people. I'm all about allowing people do and feel how they want to feel. I'm all about agreement of boundaries, mutual benefits. I'm all about respect for the individual. I believe that behaviors should be appraised and people should be allowed. I believe in merit of behaviors. If a behavior is correct, praise it. If a behavior is not correct, query the behavior, not the person. I had an incident this afternoon that hurt me. You know, someone was screaming at his driver and cursing and blaming and he didn't go down well with me. I didn't like it, you know. And it just reminds me how we treat our housekeepers, our housemaids, or helpers, or drivers, or cleaners, or gardeners, or security. There's just this tendency that, well, after all, I am helping you. It's more like I am your savior. It's more like I am doing you a favor that I hired you. That for me is the height of your own mental slavery, I think. I think that when you treat low-level people in an abusive way, it's an exposure on your own dysfunction. Yes, I think that's it. When you see these people as though you are saving them or doing them a favor, I think you are ignorant. It's an ignorant behavior because what these people do for us, you may not be able to do it for yourself. You know, there is this boast we used to have that, what is it you're doing for me that I cannot do for myself? Try them. You will realize that it is not the same again. I used to do house chores. I used to cook. For God's sake, for crying out loud, I come from a home where we were all boys. And so house chores was a thing that we had to learn. There's nothing I would hire a housemaid for that I can't do. But I cannot do it now. I can't do everything. It's not practically possible for me to fend or tend my two girls, clean the house, do the garden, do the lighting, take care of my dogs, lock them up or bring them out, feed them at the same time, and then do my job or travel like I do? It's not practically the same. It's not possible. So it's in my interest to make my workers feel good, respect them, so they can add value to the job. I want to really encourage you. When you have people in your house that do anything for you, it is a privilege that they can stay with you and work with you. If you have people who can clean your house, wash your car, tend your garden, take care of your pets if you have, do anything for you, it's a privilege that people choose you to work with you because they lose nothing walking away. You think they lose anything? It's just a minor inconvenience for a short time. They will get something else to do. Because the thing is, these guys that we call artisans or we call domestic workers, they are always in demand. There's a high turnover of domestic workers. And when your domestic worker is tired of you, they will get hired by someone else who may treat them better. I mean, we've seen people who take care of their domestic workers, travel with them, take care of them, care for them, send them to school, change their lives altogether. Do they have two heads? They don't. So I think that this call is a charge. You need to check yourself. If you are abusive to your domestic worker, you need to check yourself. You are crying for help. It's a projection. You're probably projecting a deficiency in your own life and you're taking it out on these people. This also goes to workers. I mean employers. And I mean senior people in employment. If you run a business and you hire workers, please respect your workers. Anyone who chooses to be in your employment and stay in your employment deserves respect. Anybody who is under you as a subordinate in an employment, even though you didn't hire them, and even though you didn't choose to put them in your team, the fact that they help your job, they help you to deliver your own job description, respect them. I strongly believe that this should go without saying. Humans are equal at the soul level. No one is older than the other. No one is bigger than the other. Truth be told, we all are equal at the soul level. I mean, look at it this way. There are many things you did not choose. Many things. You did not choose when you were born. You did not choose where you were born. You did not choose how you were born. You did not choose the factors that govern how you were formed. What you chose, peradventure, is that when you became older, your choices produced the results you have achieved. But maybe the circumstances that guided you into your choices were more favorable than other people's choices. The factors and conditions that probably shaped you into what you have become were probably more convenient, more favorable than other people's choices, factors, and conditions. So if you look at it critically, a lot has happened because some conditions aided your development. I need you to understand something. At the basic level, everybody has resilience, grace, and capacity. At the basic level, we all have our ego and self-esteem. But the fact is, maybe those who were around the people who we look down upon did not give them the kind of energy and impetus they needed to step up. That you had the privilege to become more resilient, more aggressive, and maybe more opportune. Maybe grace worked for you better. Maybe opportunities fell for you better. Or maybe your personality is an advantage for you. Maybe you just have the right set of friends. Maybe you just took advantage of many opportunities. In fact, maybe many of these people we look down upon are just self-sabotaging, so it looks like you are better. Then, even at that, respect for the human soul is an ingredient for respect for yourself. Remember, you have no control over the future. These guys you look down on today may turn out to be a saving grace for you tomorrow. Not because they will give you money, no. Not because they have what it takes, no. Karma is real. Somehow, there will be a point where you will be needing them. Remember the guy in scripture, a general who had leprosy. It was his housemaid that gave him the information he needed to be healed. These guys are informed. A driver is well informed than you, environmentally and socially. A housemaid is more informed than you are in your environment and where you live. The people that we look down on have access to information you may never know. Remember, we're the age of social media, age of reading news on the internet, age of reading news on the newspaper. They don't need that. In fact, the information you will see on the internet, they don't hear them already. They know these things faster than we do. And they can save you or they can mess you up. I particularly hope this broadcast will talk to someone and inspire you to be different. Let us treat our staff with respect. Let us treat our domestic staff with respect. Let us treat our mates and colleagues in business with respect. Let us treat our contemporaries with respect. Pursue peace with all men. Be at peace with all men. You need to grow capacity to respect the people in your life. Respect is not a function of age or status. It's not a function of capacity or opportunity. It's not a function of position. It's not a function of prowess. In fact, it's not a function of wealth. It's not a function of promotion. Respect is an attitude. It's an inherent value system in the human spirit and soul. If you do not have respect for the people in your life, there is something fundamentally wrong with your value system. It's not a function of what you have achieved. Neither is it a function of what you have. Neither is it a function of the fact that you're visionary, you have vision, you have passion, you have mission, you have money. No, it's not a function of that. We have seen humble, wealthy people and arrogant, poor people. So respect is not a function of status. I'm quite passionate about this subject, and I hope that someone will take home something. And if you're quite excited and you agree with me on this, please share this video. I would like that as many people watch this message. And I'd like you to please use the hashtag respect the human soul. Respect the human soul. Respect the human soul. Please share this message. Let it go all out. If you have someone who has a driver, let him or her watch it. If you have someone who has a housekeeper or a housemaid, let him or her watch it. If you have someone who has a gardener, let him or her watch it. If your children are in schools, watch this, because you need to respect your children's teachers. Some of us go to our children's schools. We look down on these teachers like, who is this smelly people? These are the people that teach our kids. We cannot pay them enough. We cannot pay them enough. We cannot pay them enough. Our teachers spend so much time helping our children. We cannot do it. Let's respect these guys. I see how we approach the police with disdain and disrespect. I see how we approach the road safety with disdain and disrespect. The VIO guys, these guys stand on the road in the sun, in the rain. Habba guys, let's show some respect, man. Yeah, the system may be messed up. The system may be annoying. The system may be frustrating. The government may not be doing enough. But these guys, they do what we cannot do. Can you stand on a security post for 12 straight hours, 8 hours, 5 hours? Come on, guys. Let's show some respect. When you approach a checkpoint, then you just feel, who is this police guy stopping me? Do you know who I am? In your AC car, even if you don't have AC in your car, you are riding in a car or driving, and someone is standing on the road for hours, checking after you, our security and safety, and we treat them like they're a piece of shit. Come on, guys. Let's show some respect, please. You go to a place, reception, you think the people in the front office are small people because you're a customer. Respect, guys. I will stop here, but I want you to please share this message. Let us show some respect. Thank you for viewing. Thank you, Coach Kemi Oyesola. Thank you, Itoha. Thank you, Oscar, for joining. Thank you so much for paying attention to this message. Please let someone watch this video because of you. Respect to the human soul. God bless you.